After nearly 2 decades of marriage, Cheryl Duffy's relationship came to an end and her world was flipped upside down. Being the first among her social circle to have her happily ever after short-circuited, she was left to blindly navigate her way out of the tumultuous times.
She turned her pain into progress and Cheryl became a certified divorce coach. Now, the best-selling author has opened Australia's first divorce centre, helping 1 in 3 marriages that don't go the distance.
And we welcome Cheryl Duffy to the studio. G'day.
Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you've described your own divorce as horrendous. So
Yes.
is that, I guess, the inspiration for why this has begun?
Absolutely. I've just wasted 8 years of my life because I just couldn't recover emotionally. So I wanted to make sure that I was helping others so they didn't go through the same that I went through.
That's great.
And it's all online. It's accessible to everyone.
Yes.
What services are you offering?
Well, the Divorce Centre is a one-stop shop for your divorce. So it does take you through the legal, the emotional, the financial process, engaging with a national team of lawyers, mediators, psychologists, financial planners and divorce coaches. So that service is then delivered remotely via technology, Zoom or Skype, and that reduces the amount of time you have to take off work or arrange childcare.
Why have you found this so necessary? I know your own scenario, but why have you found, is it because people don't know where to go or the only advice is really from a lawyer and they need some more information around it?
Yeah, there's plenty of places to go to for that legal support, but it just isn't enough for the emotional support.
Yep.
So I find that people are going to the lawyers and then they're spilling out their emotional grief to the lawyer and it's costing them a fortune.
Yeah. Okay.
It's knowing when to get a lawyer too, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And let's bust some myths. Let's bust some divorce myths. Fact or fiction?
Yes.
First of all, divorce rates are declining. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
They
Fact.
are.
Yes.
Wow.
At a rapid rate, at a slow rate? What do you
Well,
think?
in 1976 they peaked at 4.6 out of 1,000 Australians.
Yeah.
And that was due to the no-fault divorce being introduced.
Yes.
By 2017, that had reduced to 2 in 1,000 Australians. And that's mainly due to people opting to live together or they're getting married older, at an older age rather.
Right. Let's bust this one. Most divorces go to court. Is that true or false? Fact or fiction?
Fiction.
Really?
They actually get resolved outside.
Yes, well, particularly if you will agree with your spouse and you can come to an agreement together on what you're going to do with the settlement, the parental orders, you can make it more amicable and do the divorce online. But you need to be able to have an initial conversation or consultation with a lawyer to know your entitlements before you make an agreement.
Before it goes to court and save yourself a lot of money.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And look, lastly, the breadwinner. Who gets more?
Well, it's based on a lot of inputs, a lot of contributing factors like who's going to be the primary carer for the children, the earning capacity of both parties, and basically what current assets you may have brought into the marriage.
So speaking of custody, who gets the children? Is it always the mum? Is that true or false?
False.
Right.
False, because a lot of people are doing shared custody and they may make the decision that one should be the primary carer based on the needs of the children.
Yeah.
But if you both can't agree, that's when the legal system kicks in and basically makes the choice of what's best for the children.
Yep. Okay.
That's so tough on the kids, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They've got to be first
They're the
and
innocent
foremost
party in all this.
the innocent parties.
And I guess, is the support that you're providing also factoring that in, that there's children involved and the kind of support you can give parents with kids?
Yeah, definitely. We've got the psychologists, counsellors who can talk about the developmental impacts and behaviours on children.
And I don't know many kids that grow up thinking they want to be a divorce coach.
No, it's very new, but much needed.
What's a day in the life? What do you do?
It's great to be able to help people who are so overwhelmed and blindsided by divorce. So it's good to give back and help people get through a very traumatic time.
Tell us, I guess, about the feedback that you get from people who've been through this process with you.
They basically say that they're so relieved and happy that they've been able to be helped through it and guided and have that emotional support so they can be their best self. Because so many times you're just responding with anger and you can really spiral into depression as well.
It's a terrific thing that you've created, Cheryl. Thank you. Lovely to have you with us.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
To find out more about Australia's first divorce centre, just head across to the Daily Edition website. The details are there.